say for restrictions, Embra, ABC, anything. What should we do? Fortunately for us, Enyumbre, Yenya Ghana Medical Association for Ashanti Regional Chapter no, or more a president, Ewoha. Yeneno Ebetche Enkomo Enyumbre. Dr. Pakwasi Bedu is not a new person on this set. Now I'm here who say faith at the same. There's a spiritual faith I call us for her. You per legal advice, no consultation, you call lawyers. Sir, as so na Nampinam near Pie, call my anchor. Baby, I drew a doctor for you know. Young calling Chan business Ghana situation the same and it is this year. Dr. Pakwasi Bedu, more cover.
Yeah, lawyer. Sorry.
One of those. You want fish up and
I feel coming to and I feel say na yet me a conquer COVID-19 na yina ya holding na yet in Kwamso.
COVID ne strategy no or yes or ne ho ya yehu ana
lawyer ne ho ayehu nyese de ho eye ayehu nenti a me ka se ne ho ayehu ne se ye hwe time ebaye and almost 1 year ebani near the Ghana as an example no say ye hwe initially ebaye no na amafo munye bi no enisrosa na even wunya bi a it take be 2 weeks and sana ye hu what show symptoms bi ana nkyerɛ bi a yɛsɛ woyare wokɔ hospital a ya testi obi okra hwe nye no ɛna wohwɛ so a those days no na sɛbi ɔmo a amafo na ɔmo free mu no na yɛ mpanyinfo bebree a ebia sɛbi ɔwɔ other conditions diabetes, hypertension, asthma, cancer bibia suppress omo immune system na ahoden no na ekọ na se wo hwe and ni previous one so hwe na enkra no hardly see it say enkra enya bi but se wo hwe new one ni say na spread it fast unya ye na chances say obeyare pa ma weba hospital no high ena ye hwe amanfo a se say eku omo na enye any longer say in pain for no more ye from comorbidities omo ewo other conditions no say no 20-year-olds 30-year-olds 40-year-olds bibia enyomo ye how man so omunya yare no bia omo ehwe omo nkwa ena statistics are by and me sure say be use yeah hospital there the example say even obia ya wo no ena baako just do baako 11 days onya covid
how
yes so entina ye ka say ohwa president omampanyi kasa be 2 weeks or so no o can say ye hu say new variant bi abewura omanum metrasi I said nipa bia wote ho a da bia o ya de bebo ho ban se ne be ya ungu the same way ena virus no ebaye ye pe vaccines ye su mask ye everything see de be brenasi ye ono so no opese okoso tenase nti what they do ne say almost sesa ye friend mutation almost sesa senia omotie no senia be ye more efficient say no minya exposure na ebe take me 2 weeks say be 1 day or 2 days na menya bi and those times so be just say me exposure rate near so high and I say particles be say no just the little drop na ebetumi ama wanya bi and the say or yeah or adopt mechanism or they be propagate no na or bet na ase
or no covid no
yes a virus
sa virus no oh yes I nyankoma de na or dandan ne ho sa
lawyer yes virus no and first time ye hu sa di we no na fi UK to share ya countries ni na especially omo ni UK the same continent Europe bebree eto omo bodem se omo ma nkrofo efi United Kingdom no emma ehon manto obetumi ate virus no ase yeti ya US for so omo identify UK new variant no and netia countries no to omo borders no omo hu say we no spread it faster na ekum nkrofo at a faster rate ena eno wo ho a ye hwe so another variant near hono ebi asesa ne ho eno no efi South Africa eno so e behave to say UK dear no enti no na other countries no bebi e hono omo sesa na omo ye more deadly and countries bebree ahu sa variant no bi and Ghana ye believe see will be if you say debia no ye take samples yesterday sa normally and you know ye himself and indeed president ebe confirm here and your second wave send ye nyina enim yare no echo from sisia no sorry sisia figures almost on daily basis over here the figures no bar almost 600 and say no obi crow just 11 days enyabi ena amanfo so ehwe omunkwa pa enti no aye hu
Dr. Parkwasi Bedu ede no twetwen enkomo enwumbre Ghana Medical Association omo Ashanti region on the president ewo ha ena obue nia abasesei ewo sa COVID-19 eho ene ensunsanso ewo ede MIN Doctor so yenya den because yedim se nanka yedi nkunima ye te ya ne sei aboa ne ho asen ayehu wasa ase ache so ye nema bi isi se yenya den
yo lawyer I say senia o kan no na yenim si yedi ne ho yedi nkunim but we na ye se wo until an outdoor football match until referee no be shen abe no be bo na abe no ewie no match no ye over. And as a country, no, say a relaxe kakra. If you say cases no started say echo down, no, afi nkrofo ebo mask, ura baby say nipa 2 or 3. Those restrictions ni nyina ye say sorry kwa obi ti say nipa kakra bi, say ye tugu mu, ukọ ye markets ne na se for na ni nyina no. Those restrictions no and then measures ni nyina ye tu egu ye. Emma started say ye rejoice prematurely say ya conquer no until a sign a saw ano then I say ye the basic normal ni ye before no and make us say the basic afe na vaccine aba and vaccine no omo a omutua omusika omo a omo ye clinical trials na vaccine no ba ye no enso omo Africa yan take part in any of these yan contribute enti no omunya ehwe omun krofo wi a ansana ebi beso ye so minim say omanpanyin ne other African leaders through the African Union no make all the necessary steps so benya vaccine no be the aba Africa then so until semena me de misika I invested in something me satisfy me hu nwie ya me sure say mema ye nyina ye hia meanwhile ebia lawyer o ne wabusuafo na mo invest musika ena o ne wabusuafo yesi ye nhwe se do sen ne be hia side effect na wo ne wabusuafo wa o do sika no wasan no wa wabusuafo e de ayede mo aye bibi se exam no ana guinea pig o ma me opportunity say me miniska but me mabusia form be join ne clinical trial so they be to me me se me if you say me gidi say mo pese o when you o pese o de me experiments na me wu a no watna e hono and the question I be science na o ska say me o to me say me o bibia chem den na FSA a big cry ready religious meaning so a sign of the beast normal bebre into no you take part in it into say we are relying on the benevolence of the rich countries but so sure before even rich countries no lawyer ebenya vaccine no and even on my vaccinated or me catch us and yet foolproof and you know still they should observe measures are not here you know then and inexpensive ne boy thing I mean yeah practice here a save life na say for mask way number one protection against COVID-19 yeah try and it's tested yet nasi though many lawyer me bo mask and so me tene say ya do baby or just say be a be me tene you know so be 2 meters ye maintaining social distance so hwe den mu a ye me nsape ne me sure say amafo bebrebe nya ka omo ha but mo take all the necessary precautions say me no me na wo technical person no eno eboa ena ukọ baby na your sanitizer and say you know unlike previously mask bobe in box of 50 na be 200 and something 300 and something no say you know above from the sanitizer no above from insuo de ohrensa insuo no bo enye den ebi no wo de sanitizer tem bia be touch surface bia no wa sanitize onsa. These are measures and mask no and here say ebe surgical mask na say N95 na see here in the population ye hospitals na say for na ye use medical mask no ye obia na ebi obetumi ato surgical mask we bi untumi a ye cloth one no e wo ho offer maximum protection it is say may share cloth mask ushebia ebe serve the same purpose cloth mask eye utumi esi hata we wiem eto so ti say family bia nya obia nya ebia miensa ene mayisu we ne masi na mahata ewiem na mato so ochina masi we no de uyusu a eye disposable ese oto egu ebia ye niska ye de betobi ye nya cloth mask na ye betumi ayusu for weeks and ye we no na eboa let me am catch us eba yare start my test no 7 times very uncomfortable see ye dey adira ohrimu anaso wanum epia ko na ohwe pa but ehia then tin na say me amafo bebre me no mo ye adwuma ye surgeon ye operation na wo ye operation a ebia bed ni patient eda so anesthetist my patient no eda na say ontia no ojina fa o nurse a oyi normal ma no ojina fa obi a nurse mi here bibia obefwa akoma no ewo ha wo surgeon no and ye there in orthopedics no involve heavy instrumentive debia be nipa mienu miensa surgical wo the surgeon first assistant second assistant today no kakra no ye be nipa be 6 7 or 8 social distance practicing in theater no enye possible because me to me ngina ha na matene me nsa na me twa patient no bia precision two or while obehu say team member no be attest ne ho fa ne be test no ye positive enti na say ye nyina because of though ye nye mask ye share gogo no bibia no be ye wo forms we are dey ye assess ye level of risk ti ye hwa say no pa kwesi bedu na u gina ha wa assistant no so a wanya bi ni gina ha mo distance no nye 1 meter do mo share mask na se for no still mo test
to be sure
and ye there bia ye and most of us ye negative ti na ne amafo ekase na say enye say ye wo extraordinary immune system ana Nyankopon do me more than me other colleague doctor na say nurse no near time bia ye mu bi eye ba bia wo bia no ye share mask and so you believe that is what is causing the difference between ye mu bia ye nya ne ebia
ebia ni pano free theater no tisi abontia na what true caution to the wind and I say bia na wa lapse kakra ebia ho na okofa sade
enti no ni America kosia say mask no it protect it and until yebenya vaccine no be and yen envisage as president kai no the earliest bia yebenya vaccine no be a second or third quarter of this year if you say countries no cry nra US was signing say almost 200 million vials to satisfy almost population. One of the companies no be country back no air compa because the thing say you can see a per quantity way and we thought see no was agreement no so be my quantity way a train no also oh my because other people too sure even among the rich countries no omoko enti before be do so no na nebesiasi enti no the only thing I want to say and nkrofo kan na nyankopon best cite example be why nyankopon ho boy nyina ba nyankopon so pese share mask no to survive we show former president Rawlings yenasia Duncan Williams or your sofo kesipa or Ghana ha pacho se mo hu pictures mask mienu meanwhile ojina ha bom paya utumo say oye man of God now if the whole man of God share mask mienu nya ba kokro hwan ne me ana hwan ne wo nti oma omo ye omadwe ne ye be bom paya na nyankopon do nyina but ona mayen danim de no si enye nti no until you benya vaccine and I say I no beko no yes ya say yes ye be boy hoban
ya ne Dr. Pakwasi Bedu Ghana Medical Association GMA or president or Asante Regional Santimantama and a twetwen komo enwumbre efa the almighty COVID-19 onkoi otetem kwanchen heya Dr. Pakwasi Bedu mimbisa we emema yesi ade ba kwa ya na boy hu ene se obeka se ade we we nya ya ebe kan obema unya kasa ade no pe ade bia o yi bia obejai se papa bi na ope ade ma ede pa na ne mba no se ne maba akọ nurse papa we nya asichire di a ebe ha wo osi o nya me nan na mbetwa me na me de poma be nante papa wanya we a ubenya we osi ho na de na aye den na keka omuka bibia wanya answer ena ne baba ma ba ko tio si papa saa de we se wanya idea ene obama no si ene ya na ye hu ene free na ko mu fa bi mbre no amount for say COVID-19 so we be ma na wunya bia na wo survive mpo a ema wo ho odin se be ma no eso te wa hwe kra na akoye koyo to sanity
lawyer sana etie and before one say COVID-19 no initially senior na present no but as or after almost a year ye no atena no ye hu ankrofo ye bi ye studies ye follow up enye hanko a and ye hu say affect almost organ bia ewo body no no affect every organ
oya bo ni o
papa
organs na ma function say di pan ho no pe
wakoma o kidneys o liver bia and attack organ na blood vessels no so cause attack blood vessels now o hwe obema no ma ye wode small blood vessels and a day moja eko emu ema etumi ejina so emu ye den na nia o pesa odi ye bia no oye unya na attack these vessels attack o hearts attack vessels we na block no ti moja se ede ko no
timekom no
enkum
ene na yeka
problems we ba and obi ho so a ede other problems ebro obi ho a oni sugar diabetes oni hypertension ti all the other problems na ede bro no reduce wa ho de no and invariably no affect o bema no so and ye joki ye where scientifically proven as part of the way no ye can say oh then sabi we dey near the joke say and then ka man for maso ye din pa nanka nyame boa na omu nya bi no omu abeye ebe di ho adanse ya me sure se be ma bia no
ndimika ne mask ye bebo
10 ye be share mask no 10 if you say senia analogy out de my sana be ma bia no ehu hia no pa and sebe metiwe minya bia minim which of the complications are edibe mami ebi na yenwu Ghanaians near pride e ho so yenwu and you know but other instances na e ho no yeah whilst here can about ewu na se for no beka we say I'm happy say o man panyin ankasa aka say Ghana Health Service and say Ministry of Health baby a tested COVID baby a private labs no nyina no figures a ye benya bia ne yemfa meto abonten say a ye 1000 a ye beka 1000 e me yenka say ye 2 and 3 the same way na number of deaths no so no see mu a na minim say e bia na ye ma ye hu say figures no e ko sro na say e wo sro a bad reflection on how I am managing it now. But a pandemic just baby I be ho say no o share is it Iceland that was the last place on earth and e be no be say be edu ho you say e wiase afana nyina no edu ho and so ye blame me obia enti no ye ma amanfo no so and I'm glad say ye ma amanfo no ehu because those times environmental for say obi COVID ekuna ye ma abusuafo no ene esie da bia na environmental for no esie COVID cases and so na ye figures no ba bia ejina but say no who said da bia no cause we still believe say cases no number of deaths no bia say ye improve the moment ye be ma amanfo who say yes nipa 100,000 enya bi and 200,000 enya bi and say ye 20 or 20 na enya bi these are the true reflection of the way na e be ma sa idea say oh ye ngindi na hwan na enya bi ye pese ye hu nipa no and sana ye eno so amboa in the fight am ya be do her because na ye try see be massage figures no to make it seem good and then my manfo nya impression say COVID-19 in on the president as it passes say no what be say facility bia u be nya positive case one present no sanctions e wo hono ye da na see
ye Dr. Parker Sibedu and a Tuchenkomo or no and a Ghana Medical Association Asante Mantema or your president or my COVID-19 update and then there was say ye Susan Soa a war at the MIN. Ansana ye beja Dr. Kwame Enyumbre na wakotwa ne dwumadi ne so no Doctor ye heard the chat crano ye steaming upuna and they also ran up na watete a nim tree na bi so de kafa na so share na wapunu steaming upuna na wani nyina prince a na say you are good to go and your TC kroma which and Captain Planet e bi so say wo nom hentia pepre akakadro kikabom na yam na no ma you are so bolo you are good to go Sunday mai no Kwambena effort so a boy fight against COVID-19.
Well, I think say in the way no high me explain it high in that say osha amanfo would that believe no into no instead say ye be di the protocols no so no ye ndi eso debia mekasi yeso o tie o ya na ho ye hia na ye de wasi o na ye bu nu we nyina na ye kru ho eboa as a scientist meti ha no bibia meka bia no should be backed by evidence menka say we num nyina enye adwuma there may be some element of truth in it but ye to me promote all that at the expense of nia ye hu say eye adwuma no nia wo ben say one didiye ye ka didiye a balanced diet send you be improve
ebini dia went in terms so
aduane a yedi da bia no but enye se fufu nko afufu na nam tiketo bi na also bibia should be balanced see edi aduane e contain protein so beans nam
every nam
all these like those who needs it
okay
one of these food that rich in protein vegetables green leafy vegetables no and other vegetables carrots cabbage no way the fats small carbohydrate aduane a yedi da bia no yendi but and say ye carbohydrate in quite should be balanced and be my immune system no build the fruits say oranges wo kwadu watermelon wenum nyina no eboa yen na yen exercise so hwe amanfo mo ton no ma na o mo da bia or nanti but the problem here me know
crash for air condition for car condition see for my condition air condition sorry air condition maybe air condition
yes yen try say at least every day between nanti be 30 minutes to an hour any form of exercise eboa and also boa boost your immune system and yen rest
it so empa so exercise account say on so exercise
lo yes here oh yeah exercise go share energy
form of exercise
waka na yen rest enough see all this way now eba and suppress immune system
okay
and together with other protocols no yeah ebeboa
okay Dr. Pakwasi Bedu ene de na twetwe nkomo nwumbre ne bre ne sa enti yense ne bre no pi ne ode ama ye beda na sepa ye ne aka ne ya hweye pai bono de sabio ye tiwe Nyankopon ni wa ye ni ho nanso ya tare e pai a ana se ye mpabo atia ye nkobo mpa ya se Nyankopon be obetumi abompa ye Nyankopon betumi aka atare na sie ni mpabo atia obetumi aye ne simple but ya na ye de common crofo ehwe eye ma ye no kire se gidie no wo ho de nanso niema ya ye betumi aye no de ya na ye den ya ankasa ye try se be ye sana we aye ye try se be boy ho ban na ne aka na ye nyama Nyankopon Dr. Pakwasi Bedu e bedo ase ye better time na ya trust for the full program yet me a church nemam amanato nkrofo asum
lawyer yes so ye da wasi as Ghana Medical Association muma platform there be a ka say muni ho aye ni ho if you say betumi agina me hospital atia mu sen ya empie mfi corridor but muma platform say ya edu echi
mo advocate for say ye lock down na
lawyer it's long overdue looking at normal air course lawyer
lockdown there long overdue
it's long overdue say o minimum say be for 1 minute so o your health system na in fact you address it that your release no the health system no is itself sick
okay
it is our health system na say take care of you no any ahoden a na we no ebe ka ho a you be shut it down lockdown any punishment to say first one no ema ye to me assess
na no some ye contact tracing ya na they say lock down na anya sa na na then
e ka ho bi na the purpose no say ema oman no eboaboa ne ho say e bia
hospital CSN ke restrictions kakra beba na anya ya ultimately they call lockdown
if a whole president preach restrictions here and follow be instructed IGP the whole IGP
almost started to think forward
o de enwere sports na say for and say no near who say young ones no mo kra on mine wom say be yen papa no mo ball mo bra wie no nyo mo na build o my o mo de e na yen no ye to
asset ye ahwe ye de na lockdown Dr. Pakwasi Bedu, you are quoted and discharged. Waka lockdown.
Okay, lawyer.
Dr. Pakwasi Bedu aseti. You try one basis here, buy ana. You try Jumadi no so no punch. And na azugu so over Casbin television. O sign 8 and our Casbin radio enwumbre na yɛhwɛ COVID-19 ɛne sunsanso ɛwɔ ɛde man na second round yɛbɛkɔ Supreme Court yɛkɔhwɛ sɛ dɛn na ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ ɛfa election petition ho na yɛahwɛ sɛ Papa J gone but not forgotten ɛhɔ nso so dɛn ɛna yɛka ɛde ɛfa ho betwa me ho abasisi me ba na yɛtɔ dwumadie no so ano no.
Processes actually aid to achieve expeditious justice, because essentially both the responses to the interrogatories and the responses to the request to admit facts narrow down the issues, and it is as a consequence of that, for instance, that we are now in a position, instead of having 5 witnesses, to limit ourselves to 2 witnesses, because the request to admit facts, for instance, within 14 days, that those facts are requested after the 14 days, if they are not admitted, they are taken, if they are not answered, they are taken as admitted. So we are making a search to determine when it was served on them, and then we will be able to seek leave if need be for a supplement to the statement, to the witness statement, which would then enable that to be in evidence. So, my Lord, we are grateful to Mr. Malfo Sao for those words of practical guidance in his treatise on a practical guide to civil procedure in Ghana. Now, we respectfully submit that the same approach of this court in Republic and High Court Ex parte Magna International Transport, that same approach is found in this court's decision in Mona and the Attorney General. Where again, that is 2013 Supreme Court of Ghana Law Report, page 502. That court was faced with an issue arising from an amendment to Rule 55. And that amendment was by reference to Rule 71.
Okay, so yeah, back. Mr. Ishak Chey Brobe, Oye Tescom patron, Kumasi Technical University, Ewa, Enyumbre. Mr. Ishak Chey Brobe, me mawajo.
Yeah, lawyer.
Na mo kodi Ishak.
Papa, Isha wo Georgia Hotel.
Yeah.
Since then, no. Recently, I'm sorry, my friend, my friend, I'm here today. And some people, they offer phone cry. We got some from Obina.
Okay. Yeah, few book. Then you may say. And who you pa? Only myself. I know more shame. Okay, Dr. Hans Arthur Ewoha Enyumre, leading member of the NDC in the Central Region. Hans, Memoajo.
Yeah,
What in then?
actually, I'm for Kwame or the young or that chair.
Na school to serve as an echo.
Oh, I must say, see, I mean, look at see, young first bonds, yeah, Waba school.
Okay.
Why you want registration? Won't be BAV. We good.
There's autonomy in Ejuma.
In fact, autonomy. The catch of the Sabuta Freche at the Papa Cra or Mamping and all down Kakufuado. Or yeah, that chinchima. Ubutum, William Fasuado was Santimem. Eon, if you are going to me for the 4 years OD. And he honored the Dibiano, Macade, Madanase. Na menfa akwenye do na mensan so mema yan first years na yan continue student awa be na nso akwaba na yan kan kire won de dem re ba classroom e preach the one shot nose marks dem ma bom dia meditate the man won koda won ye obia mbo nose marks social distancing one year now you make sure that yeah but stop the spread na me fa kwenye ndo so na me chia etefo me kunfifo na asanteman Ghana man nyinara yanka nche the COVID-19 is real nti obi ambo no ho ban na nyina ye hia ye ho ye betenefo
Maybe that's it quickly. You heard the former president JJ Rawlings laid to rest. Finally, he's gone home to his maker. Brief comment on processes are leading to the final burial service for our longest serving head of state, Papa J, affectionately called.
Lawyer, Aidika, Yankasi Enzima. Me finder na walk kissin a now cheering the nida. Na lawyer. NDC de ihe yimde ya ahwa de kase onam de party ono not the bay na bra ye nyina ye yin mekai mo aboso number 3 from house number 3 no do Saturday na say yako kifita lawyer that time menyima ye 1994 menyima ye NDC ema mitre enti so ko kifeta yina ye dinam bia mo from de ba still ne menima ne dinara jeje junior Jesus ona na yin ema mitre enti jeje de obro bo Ghana no sabi o tafreche yimpa de oyimpa but yan founder Jerry John Rawlings obobo Ghana pa sabe adekra Ghana for the yen nyina ojere yesu bibie di film anye de impact wiasa ye bobbo ni dimbonda ma owu pe na afina ya ye hu asoro abofo ene ye boni dimpa ye wia ne asese ya tarifita ne akatina chapel dem the dama di wodo ko heaven ya mesum na yesumi Ghana for well me papa Rawlings we ehun a wo gbo nu kwadu ene wo pere nka Rawlings wo ni ka gina your friend court wo gbo nu kumfo won nyina na wasip Rawlings yin papa enti oti wi asena nka obanhia mudin pa na nka wetu wadidi na wanom na wada
oti ona onidi na
na yin pali didi na so wo bodin mo na yin na di ma idi mpa sometimes me
na unhu so no enkasa the conductor ebia actually or be free no now I sisa now I remorseful now I more of a elderly state person sa de na ma amanfo nya ado e de ma no say oh yemfa de I see mre bi nyina de entu ye chi because papa na ankasa kra no wo hwe na na montu se ya e kire se wasisa e na ma amanfo afa ne say he died a changed person. He died more of a statesman than the Papa J that we knew in 79.
Lawyer.
Doctor.
Sabi uta freche asantimem ha miti. Same nkrofo last minute no obo papaje dinpa. And it's because he sided with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na membum kakra. Inti onam de sabi uta freche na okebi kakra edima MPP funti. We hunde enda de wa ba yandi minti no otideyo ya fanda mara. Enyam mara kan enyam otan motin de ade enna Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na kan o he Rollins came through for me when I had difficulty in my government. And you know, in that shot,
I don't know, being a statesman.
What is it? You see, being a statesman, no. Yes, you being a statesman, no. I mean, Chile, Sabuta Freche, Yimpano, Okabi Moda, your statement, and come order, your statement. It's my main pyramid in there. Man, I recade nkofo later no what give me to me there. Oh yeah, it wasn't that was do not want to channel, but it's because enna okabi the man Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na membu. Inti MPP for what so pan.
No, I'm talking about Ghana, no.
Oh, when Ghana MPP is no. MPP for what so pan Rollins. Said what the French. President Kofi-Addo na mo nka mo pede wo bo no fo sabe to fo che na se kunfu mpan ko ngonu kunfu ona mo we kun Ghana fo some wo kan the same people in the no yi Omanpeyin na Dankwa Akufo-Addo wo ka wo nyama bi ho nti wose nde wa yi nkwafo.
Now how about the NDC more leaders obi to say Johnson Asiedu Nkatia openly say you take me the backing dog and then one. So I mean like these things came up and same but eventually we say we had some
lawyer the man say me you just want to score because you
and see Anna
Oborigin there Rollins for a taming dog Oborigin don't or can be the Mumpa Oborigin there Rollins not a taming dog now
okay
and okay so
I'm a political scientist
no me say in political sciences okay there we tell me
wouldn't contest crowd you say
no me say even within the context Oborigin Inyam ya wo MPP fo mo bu ball Rollins needing ekeka we kunkum nimpa ono amo bia needing into what are you talking about
okay
it's not my friend for my kan there me ya tena wi ase ena ya say nimpa needing ena nimpa no mbambo wu mfi asase do na fi ni ye da bo chiro oyam ben samsam
Mami found so and I will be out on a retro. I say, Cherobe. Yeah, the final tribute to the man Papa J, the JJ Rollins.
Well, let me that's it. I'm for coins on chat for. I mean, call this year stuff on lawyer Papa J. A man of two sides. Nah, I agree with you. Say latter days, no. On your opportunity, I'm gonna be on the other side of him. Your said the idea I'm a channel. You live through Papa J need days, live and colored, and your history. And now say in the book ni akokan enti no say ye ka asama fa Papa J ho a ye ka de yen ankasa ye hunu ye enya atesem Papa J na onye military officer na or higher rank. Now I'm establishing this fact because me who said flaws be any mistakes be or you know or no one can admit or Sase radio and I'll come to that that
on a
When you quick
Kwaku interview, no.
yes. Now, 1979, no, flight lieutenant. Oh yeah, cool. I think it was 15th May. And 1 year successful. Yeah, no. But I think Jerry Rawlings from day one actually said you sue any buying here because ono can say one holding responsible. The other people can who no yenja ono. Ono adie. Ono no holding responsible. And it is a nipa kakra be meeting us adie no. Say there are other accomplices. How can one person stage a coup? It's not possible. Yeah, then go for come. But ono na some original how we can any day. What's the one can in enya one no hold no responsible. And I think a carry import be about the person. Say say ewu me wu amansan no. What you say? Enna Yura Captain Boachijan no more a year the second attempt, June 4th. And you know, it's not for nothing that June 4th, J.J. Rawlings who always want to celebrate June 4th because what death
liberation day.
Death row. The actual one say ye kwakukuno na ebia abana yaba be ye kuwa successful breaking jail let me you know dear and creating your enemy. How can you forget about that day? It's not possible. So if you look at the historical account now, it was very dear to his heart.
Of course.
Exactly.
Because
a champion near Kufu no dia. Say one touch pa and omu So then some elections koso.
But Obaka, he made a very profound statement at the time or yes, or person big speech. This whole thing, no, and later. You translate be to me can say near but so what try to now share circumstances are he was even permitted to address the taboo and a dinner sem I will come make that profound statement say I am not an expert in law, I am not an expert in economics, but I know how to go on an empty stomach and wake up the following morning with headache because of hunger and all that.
Yeah.
I am that statement dear to the heart of many people. Say, hey, and he's one of us. He's not like Nkrufua. And at that forum, he was chastising the leadership. Say, yeah. Girlfriends,
bourgeoisie life.
Say economy and obviously people say, hey, yeah, liberator now. Other than that, they could have executed him before he was liberated.
He appealed to the masses.
Anyway.
Then, but 1979 coup, no. You are political scientists. A lot of people have raised questions about it because of the fact that not electioneering campaigns are costly. PFP, UNC, PNP. Now, Odiku Ebebo handy over again on suspended elections. Na air costly no.
Then on be house cleaning exercise.
Yeah, I agree, but the election no cost one. So we need the constitutional government and so actions will be taken. So, but there be officer under the constitution, no dear, a beer. Generals, no, on before Muhammad.
So they were the very people that leading the processes
leading to the elections. Obviously, as military leader, but civilian, you're not a leader. Exactly. And it's just a fair thing that will be out to be our obey. Then handing over Liman, then handing over to Liman, another speech I would deliver. I say there was everything on the wall showing that Rawlings is coming back. Empire, he came back. 1979 house cleaning. There's one important point I need to point out, and that is the killing of Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa. And to some of us,
who has no legitimate
and
basis.
especially from Nsuta Kwamabi Poso, Salmena Mampon, a part of a one constituency, a one district. It was a blow because Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa a figure from your area, an icon. Now, as I say, radio interview, no, and Emma who say, and never be brace, see ya. Na yera Jerry John Rawlings na nkasa pa.
He wasn't in control.
Na onim die na hihye and binia the o kan na me person me explain it kire wo say wo ti wo say obetumi anya dwen bia fa ho, but if you live longer to explain yourself for people to understand you, don't be surprised that those who are your enemies, no, by your friends, because now they have understood you. Look, Kwaku Sechiado, Ebusane say, what about Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa? Then he said, listen by you know, Kwesi Amankwah din ka ho. And the general baako, or money din, ebe kache ne say listen na ka baako. And I say really? When you and I say Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa. And I say, why? And I say he's one of the corrupt guys. He's one of the corrupt guys. Now when him, they may establish it Oba as flight lieutenant, no junior officer, no. I want to answer to say no, you're naive, no. And now she military hierarchy said the ACTA. Na come, you know, general be asajati will be yen kuno. Now we are junior officer. Na unti man see ye. Again, how can you succumb to it? And the Kwaku Sechiado, I can say, and the general no tiase.
Yeah, I know the general is so alive.
Yeah, was it general no tiase? And was it the relationship with that general at the same was very bad. In fact, they don't talk to each other. Now, I know Jerry John Rawlings the chill, but tiase say na general no Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa ewo grudge in terms of CIA for link to Ghana. Na say Kwesi Amankwah ye couldn't free what dia sa general no ebenya the autonomy to you know so to speak in Ghana. It's a bibia on the CIA for the name ebesi so enti a chere no Rawlings no say adwea general no ma ye de ye wura Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa ebe kan ho no sa adwene pa anye den emi eni fa ko nkasa no. Look, to be honest with you, the TSI interview, no, not pain, any hatred, and I'm a woman, Jerry John Rawlings, all of a sudden, neko. And I said, I perform to the barest minimum. What I say, because, and you will be papa, will be elfa kekeu. For us, Kwesi Amankwah Afrifa, no, an icon. And that is why, that time, UNC lost everywhere in Ashanti region, but they won.
Okay, so
PNDC ended the killing of the judges. These are all things that Jerry John Rawlings at the right time will apologize for all the excesses. And to be out here, let's be factual to the issues. But
don't say we should be factual. No, I'll take exception to that statement.
All right,
because
you get your point and then you explain.
It's also factual that some people in this country, when they could have learned, when they could have investigated, they hated him without a cause. So you cannot say
there is nobody who would love Jerry John Rawlings if you killed the person's father. Look, the British people, almost accepted death penalty and a death sentence. You are a lawyer. The reason is very simple. So kuni pana na later fresh evidence eba be chese nipano na oni bonia. Na uyaniting. And so the British people, how many death penalty no? Until life imprisonment. Me want London. Look, lawyer. I'm the branch here be 2 months, almost no 18 years. But the 45 years later, fresh evidence about the chess a branch here no.
So it happens every day.
And you're committing crime no.
For.
And you know, na compensation on chairman no nya some keto. So look, the man himself no say. And you man be wo crazy see ya. Na a man for being the influences side and then you know now there's no way that we a leader na semusia I'm not for fight war. So when people hated him, look, Nana Kwedu Agyeman Rawlings, if that is what you are saying, Nana Kwedu Agyeman Rawlings say, within 28 attempts on his life.
Okay. So that's where the demise and the final farewell to our former President J.J. Rawlings. He is gone. The Akachibiayo on Ninyamiasem. Ye befitting barrier as a nation, the Amano. The Onono Semo, the Aoninia Semo, Ono Nekuri, the BCSCAV. JJ is gone, but not forgotten. Me, I was one of his critics. I mean, that will be our political science. They really what transpired. You know, I mean, like most people, they may be in school. I was one of his most, the critics. But like I said, the latter days, the befruiters and the team, I said, Warriors Sorinka, where Johnny Timmy, Fita, and Abogene, the public utterances and appearance anyway. Ocean, now you could see that this is a man. He has matured into a state man.
Do you regret it? Specific to a free fan. Do you regret it? No, homie. What's the Indian chairman book in your day? Emra. Listen, he plays our video now. You who say Nipana Samana all can where you're very sincere. If it's a new words in Longquan, we share the facial expression, we share the body language.
Lawyer, JJ has always been sincere.
Oh,
JJ Rawlings has been sincere. You see, you are just trying. No.
The two of you.
JJ has been sincere from day one.
The two of you.
So do not say so.
The two of you.
I mean, talk about the speech I will deliver.
You are always trying to say, JJ was accepted because of his last interviews. That's what you are, from all your arguments.
What
I am telling you is that, look, Jerry John Rawlings, people hated him, one, because at the point they felt that he didn't deserve to I mean, in fact, from where he was coming from, the Biofria Benya Satumino, JJ deserve to say. And I mean, you see,
your hands. Is it not the case, say, if you are fair to history, now you are fair to fact, factor won't mean dispute.
Exactly.
Rawlings and Ankasatias are uncontested.
He has even come out
said there were excesses in 79.
Everybody accept that.
And so
let's
but the point here is the fact that there were excesses. We cannot in any way hide behind the excesses to crucify.
You never got the pain.
Okay, let's end it. Supreme Court. Now let's go to Supreme Court because there were people whose parents were
he was not part of the pain.
Were murdered not by him but by the regime who became orphans. There were people who had to sacrifice their education. They had to stay outside to survive. And these people, they still
we condemned the act. So let's. But the fact still remains that, in as much as you are sitting here today,
28 people attempted his life. Nana Kwedu is making the account.
You are just talking by hearsay.
Okay.
Forget about those ones.
Okay. I should forget.
Okay. Nobody. When you are saying you are just yes.
I'm a reference. Who's not Rawlings?
No, okay. Tell me. Okay.
28.
What's that? No credit card. Man, you only judge that some now. No, you see, Nana Kwedu Koka Bibia, Maka Bibia Machano, Maka Bibianka Machano, or country.
Okay. Now, my day is gone. Let's leave it. Let's leave it there. Okay. Papa J is gone, but obviously he's not forgotten. Because we'll still continue to talk about JJ will still continue to remember JJ. Some will remember him and say he was a great leader. He was a charismatic person. He was somebody for the ordinary people. Others will remember him as a cruel person who murdered people, who hated people, who deprived people of their livelihood, blah, 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 blah. History will judge the man. Yeah, Papa Nankasa Oko. So let's make progress.
If you leave it to history, if you leave it to history, when people like Chebobe are writing the history, they will write it the way they want it. And if I am writing
I'll write about babies with sharp.
no. You see, so even if you leave it to history, history cannot tell
the right. The backing dogs.
No, but facts are facts.
No, facts are facts. But if
comments are about facts are facts.
I am saying that
Madam for
facts are facts.
Years,
facts are second.
However,
comments are
people can still twist fast.
Then it's not history.
What are you talking about?
Lawyer, Madam for
what are you talking about?
Years.
When people have twisted it and they have written it there, when you are not there, in fact, when you know the writing, and the writing is not enforced, and it is written wrongly, in future, when no one is there to tell the story, it will be the fact. So let us not even.
Me as academic, I want to say.
No, you make
no, as academic,
the truth of the matter is that.
But unless I would trouble could be there, would them and now fear no mark kind there, but. Come now, what book or what Troy about you? I mean, where Sadia Mana, my discussions, discussions that will quickly, or see, and you cannot choose fast.
And the latter days and son will be free, and never in the course and the greatest pain. One, you come in now, a hoy book now, Troy. Now, can you judge come in now, hoy? Nanko be actually cat. You understand? And Kwame Nkrumah and their Ahoy families, yeah, but Tom Ghana, no, JJ Rawlings, PNDC. And then the second one was Nima in the free one. But I was happy for one thing. Say, JJ, it me see Nima.
Yeah, obviously.
And son, I will also already.
The only son.
Oko. But you see, the fact is that Nanado Danko Kufuado, any JJ Rawlings, and so reconciliation is significant in the history of this country.
Significant, symbolic. In the interest of nationalism.
Okay. And I think that you show to the public. I think that under this specific to this discussion way. The first time I'm will be a haggle over this matter. I think it's a straightforward matter.
It is a straightforward matter. Facts are facts.
Investor of development.
Facts are facts.
For me, the biggest of the legacies of JJ Rawlings.
It is. It will forever remain a monumental kind of way to his name. Yes. Okay, so tribute to Papa J. Is gone. Now let's go to the Supreme Court, the apex, the expert. No, that could be Dr. Abek. Dr. Abek Kennedy. If you want to make a comment on COVID, no, okay, COVID.
Yes,
COVID. A comment on COVID.
I was so shocked, and when the doctor said that now the president has told them that whatever the testing centers get, they should report.
No,
he said it.
No,
please.
maybe his name is Metiano Kai.
Yes.
I don't want you to misquote him. That's why I'm coming in. You see, this thing that he said. Don't forget the last time the president spoke to us. The president indicated, or he served notice that the private clinics and the private testing centers, they should ensure that when they do the testing and they capture the records, they must ensure that they will report the records as quickly as possible so that it can be captured in the national data to reflect what was happening. And the explanation that was given was that the private clinics or the testing centers, they have some requirements that they have to comply with. But most of them, you go there, they will test you, the results will come, instead of forwarding that data to the national, for the national to update their records, it will be here. So let's say today, Ministry of Information through Kwadwo Nkrumah, the Ministry of Health, they will give a certain data. Meanwhile, by the time they were giving the other, testing centers, the private ones, will be sitting on a data, so that you wouldn't know the actual. So the one doctor was saying that he was happy that now the president is urging or insisting that those testing centers must ensure, in fact, the SHA, they are required to comply strictly, so that you don't test and then you keep the data. They have come out to explain why the delay at their end.
Lawyer,
so don't say he said that he's not happy.
You seem to be.
No, I have to be fair to the doctor. He was here. He's not here. So
when the doctor said, I was sitting down, I was even talking to.
I am the one who interviewed him.
But what the one you interviewed, I also listened to him. What are you talking about? You interviewed him. I listened to him. I watched him. So what are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Yes, because you can't.
Why are you putting words?
No, you cannot tell me that because you interviewed him, you heard what he said more than what I also listened or watched. You can't say that.
Anyway,
but what I'm telling you is that from what the doctor said, I am trying to ask a question. That was it the time in our previous history that people were tested and they were not reported? That is one question I want to ask.
You are asking me.
I mean, you said you.
I'm explaining to you, and you are saying that.
Number two, lawyer. I am getting disappointed in our president.
Okay.
You see, we got a new variant, and this new variant, we know that it started from UK and other country. At the time, as of mine, this new variant, nonsense, some crown, or generation that don't know. We locked our airports. We closed our inland borders. Today, in the Yenya, Yaruba, now we are Zenachin, most to Yana, get to your borders. The president has left the borders open. The countries are Yaruban, now I are General, he now go to one, what over Ghana. Are we not concerned that adina ya jinjinjin na sabe at least yankin close to airport no completely countries are yanyim there, they are high risk. What infect no and yet
now what was the last time I called Ofa Airport? Do you know what happens when you are
coming to lawyer, don't defend. Is it closed?
Relax. Why do you use the word defending?
You are always trying to go brief for the president or the party.
No, your hands.
No, listen. I'm listening.
People are watching us.
Yes, let them watch.
Okay. People are listening to us. I sitting here, I have a duty to also make sure that if there's something that I have to put across or put you to street proof, I will do that. That's my job. What I'm saying is that at the airport, Terminal 3, when you are coming in and you get there, what you go through for now is such that if you have any symptom of the old or the new variant, quickly it will be detected and you will not be able to enter.
So how did it enter? Because until now.
No, have you seen the new one? Have you apart from one person who was coming from UK who they tested and they suspect he has that one, has anybody within the country tested for the new variant? That's what I'm saying. Don't let us put information. If you do have that information,
lawyer.
Do you know of anybody who has tested positive for the new variant?
We are in this country. When we heard that COVID-19 test results were changed in this country. Lawyer, let us not. I think that
that one. No, don't add this one. That one.
Let us put it on aside.
That one was a case, specific case.
So that
somebody alleged, which has been investigated.
Let us put it aside. But my make sure in some ways, see with COVID-19. At the time, Omanpeyin, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, closing young borders. And today, which one deserves border closure?
Me yeah no so also defend. My point is that it's not simply about say who cross border na who cross border. So who cross border na say plain asem na wo ka so bi free UK ni me yeah man mama. Question ne say so who do entry point ho na de be wura Ghana na. Aban na yen hyehyeye a ebe ma ho ye betimi attest isolate one. If the answer is yes, I didn't do who cross border. Are you getting my point? But if so porous to say ubetimi every airport ho o de arena ba be wuram wa breko obi a hu ti senya ye sha ase na etie na, then of course you can raise concern. We are all concerned with the new variant. If doctors no medical association say can yen call lockdown, meaning say if you say o 2% yen call lockdown, abano have science and data to take a decision.
I don't think
but
this government use science and data. Forget it. As for science and data, in fact, as for science and data issue, they broke that when the Ghana Health Service director, and I mean when he came, gave that we have peaked, and the next day it was not. So as for science and data, forget about them. They just use math to talk about science and data.
So on what basis are you saying say you're close to border?
Oh, I am telling you, say you're close to border because per the numbers that we had.
We are free.
Oh.
What was it, ma'am? You so science.
I am telling you that the science and data they said they were using. You were here.
No.
When the director, no. You said that you don't know.
You said we should not use science and data.
I am telling you that they are not strictly using science and data.
What are they using?
They come out to say and they operate. Because I'm telling you that if they are truly using science and data as they claimed, the general, the what do you call it, the Director General of Ghana Health Service at that time wouldn't come and tell us that we have peaked, only for them to come and have more cases at a time.
Okay.
And to that one, let us not even talk about it there.
Okay. Yeah, as relax you. Meaning now see me use science and data. Well, also science and data just was the close border. Meaning so which one is?
I didn't tell you that science and data shows say because they tell us the UK, the countries that have the new variant, that we are at risk because people are traveling from that place to this country.
Okay.
In the days when it was not that scary. We closed our borders.
You welcome back to you. Hey, Mr. on this COVID thing.
In your hands, I'm there. Oba has a video.
Oh, that will fight your
panic. We are speaking to a lot of people. Until whom he has made drawn attention. Attention that may draw. And your fear and panic matter.
Nobody is causing fear and panic. We are telling the reality.
That is exactly what you are doing.
I mean, that is your mind.
And it tells me that also measures are away at ports. No? That's what it tells me. And that is why I am of the view that as I say, we'll tone it down on this matter. That's all that I'm saying. If you say there are measures at our ports, I don't know, a balance, you know. Yɛhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛcontaining yareɛ no na spread it. At the same time ɔmo nya bie yɛbɛtreat wɔn na ɔde a ne tiri anya yie a ɔbɛfiri mu akɔ no nso so no apɛ kwan papa so na yɛgya ne kwan na ɔkɔ na at the same time yɛn ankasa ɔteasefo a yɛn yɛte aseɛ no yɛmma yareɛ no nso so ɛmpae apampam to the extent that adia ye bia papa bia be ma asetra so etimi aye kama kakra no ni nyina say back to your university campus life there is now back to life. Are you not happy with that? What I say enti yenhunu ni antiase say president ɔdɔman Ghana ɔdɔ Ghana for na nhyehyɛ biara ne anamontuo biara ɔtuo no wɔwɔ wɔn a abene saa nneɛma yi mu wɔn ayɛ adwuma wɔ World Health Organizations no ne ɛkeka ho wɔn ne the team of experts a wɔn tɛn n'akyi a wɔn ɛtu no fo na namɔ bi a ɔtuo biara no wɔwɔ saa amanfo wei etanechi and ono mu to sa anamon. Let us have that belief and that trust. Say sa anamon wu to no empanimfo ewe chire a wo mu nim de no mu sien hu no ewa apomudini afem ene kwan e fa so you deal with pandemic no emu do echa me no mienu ayete ha yenya kwan aye kasa kira manfo. Okay, enti asese uti asiesa as and when it is necessary and critical, may assure say if there is lockdown and here president will lock down the country. Other than before, why before? And what is wrong with doing it again? But let us see how we bring life back. And now recently, Utie of friend saying, Governor of Bank of Ghana, even on the economy, he said the economy is on rebound. Then Oshe certain indicators be. One was consumer spending. A month for it kwabontin to meet Nema Emma the economy no we are coming back. Then again, or you see industrial consumption of electricity. So they say no here out to say industries in consumption of electricity and air cost until they are actively working. Then or share construction. So construction is back to pre-COVID level. This is the construction sector. Said the COVID ninya maya ni see dijumen sa ni manana air cost. Then he said, sir, even hours, employee hours are already year so no. They are all also back to pre-COVID level. Okay. And because we need to balance the two. What you say? We are talking about economy. Size of economy. MPP apejamu from 55 billion Ghana cedis to 67 billion Ghana cedis in the space of 3 years. Whereas Minianum ever free year at 64 billion, almost ending with 55 billion. Okay? Okay? And you know, Samre, because of COVID, no, you move from 67 billion no, and you're around 50 billion. This is source of worry. And and that is exactly what President is doing. Your campus is back to life. Obia follow protocols. No, yenya problem bia. Say university. Yenya case back crowd. And so,
but we should urge them to be very careful and use the protocols.
You always go to class and tell them that use. In fact, one day I went to the classroom with nose masks with me. And when I even see the students without having the nose masks.
Some were not having.
No, I mean some of them were not having.
Okay.
So then you need to put it on. You cannot just use this thing as a lie.
If I'm landing lawyer, what the president is doing is simple. Say, yen shek se yebema yen nipa dasani. Yama yare bi mesin sen wiemu na yare no en shutting ye bibia ye down. Okay? And let us also manage yare no so the bear.
Because life
exactly,
matter. Okay.
Exactly. That's what they are not what they are covered in tea. Okay. I don't think that's the way to go.
In fact, could you believe some people are still not convinced about the COVID-19, saying there's nothing like that in Ghana, and that's it's politics. Okay, I am Blay from Ifasu. Hey, anyway, so come market if you know say COVID in there. Sika for yare, ebi say a politician for yare, ebi say meanwhile every day we statistics are come for not china everywhere ba nipa omako omako for we omo test omo getting to 45 to 50% tested positive and the adena ye hu and you to dwom na say sika for yare omo won cry na politician na echi omo ordinary people and okaza akra wadi 11 months pe ebi anya no come for not chi ha ya we nya nkran o anywhere. Lawyer, I'm very happy for giving away to let such a busy doctor impact health as far as COVID-19 and its associated complications are concerned. I pray it continues. COVID is not a hearsay. Thank you from Kwaku. Okay, Akutuase. Kwaku, thank you too for your message. Now this one says, thank you, lawyer. Thank you to the NDC legal team were confused at court today, so they couldn't tell us the dichotomy between an appeal and a review. Wonders. Greetings to hard-working Jamasi Youth Patriots executives. This one is coming from teacher Odenke Aguna Jamasi. Now this one says, teacher Kujo Tepanyina Ususo. The NDC doesn't have any strong evidence to support the case, unlike the one the MPP presented during the 2012 petition. I am now convinced that this legal battle was initiated by Mahama just to maintain his relevance in the NDC and the Ghanaian political environment. Greetings to Nana Jima Prempe, NADMO Director General. This one says, this is coming from Teacher Constitution. Say the NDC have lost the Supreme Court case in the spiritual realm, so I don't know why they are still in court. I beg my fellow Ghanaians, if you can't obey all the safety protocols, please stay home. Don't go out and contract COVID-19 and spread it to innocent people. Greetings to Honorable Mavis and Kansa Buadu, the Fija Secretary East Member of Parliament. This one says, Baroski Asasewa Sango Chachuchikata and the NDC review application was Yamutu at the Supreme Court today. Going to court is a serious business. Hi to my boss, Ishak Che Robe. Okay, now that most of the messages are going to the court, let's go straight away to the courts and then talk about the Supreme Court. Let me see how many minutes we have. Okay, 9:38, almost 9:40. If it is 9:40, we have 20 minutes to go. So initially, let me give you 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Let's talk about Supreme Court. We'll read some messages and see if we can come back and do the final wrap-up.
Lawyer, Supreme Court no dear. At the opportunity here, John Dramani Mahama a petition Supreme Court no. Yes, sir. Opposite 2024, de facto, on an NDC for a president in 2020.
Okay, so let me put you to straight proof.
Yeah.
Now he filed a petition. Now that petition, no filing, was supported by affidavits, any exhibits. Okay. After that, the lawyers have filed applications PE. And another. The witnesses, Johnson said, "Why witness statement?" And Dr. Pesa White, and so I witness statement. Documents are over the court. Any witness statement over the court, any affidavit in support of the case petition. Him fa and the womb say, John Mahama the court so that every man at me I away 2024.
Lawyers for move with the letter and the spirit.
Of constitution or document.
The letter of John Mahama going to court is what you have said. But the spirit of why he has gone to court is what I'm telling you.
I know your influence. That
is the spirit behind why he's going to court. Every say, when him say, you ras, Phil Gabra, and lays in the boot.
No, they person be call because we him show. Mr. Chebrobe. And some or the Acadom court no and say.
Lawyer,
ayi Akufo-Addo no ye candidate for the New Patriotic Party one cross 50%. And a wama basis say Techiman South at the time Ajay Mensah Electoral Commissioner and Returning Officer now the declaration on the 9th of December no okay say so the Techiman South to the nyina John Mahama still Akufo-Addo be win John Mahama say or no say yemfa Techiman South votes ni nyina enka ono na de ho na ye work out na Akufo-Addo enya more than 50%.
Lawyer John Mahama only credibility
Ewo de ho
me ba ho credibility only ne say John Dramani Mahama, former president, former ECOWAS chairman, eba abonten be ye press conference. Ene Ghana fo nyina be kasai. O be che ni nim de fa abato no nsunsuanso no so. O se wo no wa wini. Ena parliamentary nso so wasan wasan wini omo 140. No anka producers a play trade.
Yeah, no problem. But that was before, of course, Supreme Court.
Supreme Court did we a lawyer, but if I met me some even in 2 minutes.
What they also say you.
But the attorney said, a dear Kohono, let me can say credibility in the saying. Wapa Bonting, former president, former ECOWAS chairman, ex-president. Waba Bonting wouldn't Ghana for any reason now the Casa Akasamatum from say what winning. Now Oko Supreme Court and would they was a dom Supreme Court or no? Oko ya kwasi no. When I say will take you serious. Oko Supreme Court I will say oh there be Okra wa winning. Na do dan go Akufo-Addo so when ya ema etin yetimi declare say wa winning ema ne ye. Name na do dan go Akufo-Addo akura di kan. Can you imagine? That is where I'm coming from.
I don't know what court to say.
I don't know the court. Na di
I don't know ka.
Di obeka to abontehwe senka Nana Konadu. Anna say boom. Anna say Maham ayi Hassan Ayarega. Ana o kan sa asem we ana odane na no a. Anka I'm not meant to be taking on that much. Apart from say when ECOWAS chairman, what's that lead the ECOWAS delegation act of supervising elections in other countries? Your credibility is at stake to come and tell Ghanaians that you have won. Then you go to Supreme Court and say no, you do not win, and that the Akufo-Addo crown on no guridi kind. And the answer said they say ako. What do I do court? Court I'll call you know. Asem na ye die na behwe so am ye die asem no omo ye politics 85% and omo ye law 15%. Ya no omo ye no court politics 85%. Our friend is saying law 15%. If you say more court more a parliament akwa yamra CR 99 say mo pese election petition bia 42 days ye die asem ni nyina awie. Mon lawyers have opportunity say Ewuraba son no Ajay Mensah obetra da kam na mo atoto na no cross examination. After all of a sudden work of a kosa mako edumienu ababeto say yema mo kwan na mo ntoto maame na no. Samre yi na den satam no eba mo betimi maame no betra da kam mo atoto na no. Ndi samre de mo de na mo hin de mo ye serious sa mo ka sa mo awene na court nkama mo a anka mo nya de mo ye
maybe that's maybe call your hands that 5 minutes
Lawyer
yeah.
When Ishak Chebrubi told Ghana Funina there on Mampinda da John Mahama on your credible, I thought Zenka you put him to order.
Oh.
Okay. Now I'm also coming to prove why it's not credible.
When you do this to me, you know why I come in. When he was doing that, I was telling him what we were doing at the Supreme Court. I was asking him, he was answering, I was asking him. Now you are telling me I did not put him out.
No, but it means that you accepted the statement that he made, say, John Mahama is not credible. You accepted
I
it.
wanted him to clarify.
So the
clarification
he gave you, you are okay with it.
You go on
Okay.
with your point.
No, what you want to say?
You go on with
now,
your
Meba.
You go on with your point.
No,
Minya Ishak say, John Mahama beka say, onu winning ye. And later, Obasi Sana no, eka say, say abano ko runoff into onya credible. Okay. Say you Nana Danko Akufo-Addo no ye president of Ghana, anambua. Good. Osanso abaye ECOWAS chairman, anambua. Great. Nana Akufo-Addo abaye Ghana Bar Association president, anambua.
Ghana Bar Association president.
The whole Ghana Bar Association president. Why you be that?
Me name that as a fact.
Oh.
Who be some now?
Me be so. Good.
What the cause?
Now. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Ejina simpie so ka kire yen say. On to me ni independent candidate. Enye djuma wona bem. Okay. Enne Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne ne party fo a chat chegbo be ka ho. Enna no mo pa independent candidate Joseph Bakaye. Does it make Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a credible personality? I think we shouldn't go there.
We are already there, so let's go.
You understand me? Because in coming feed them can all chance that look at them.
Oh, 5 minutes no call you trouble young cause. The other casa wa carry young cause.
Look, lawyer. You call Supreme Court. A bra in separate fracture. You fee ye NDC for fee say electoral commission boy a chrono. Young get demonstration. He shot Chebo Betna catches a young court. Yako court and he shot catcher say, Yenny case. And now Bakache again say, now John Mahama a court because he want to become a de facto presidential candidate. And I buy the boat at Yanboba. What's it for? Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a court 2012. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo court 2012. Ono de no nimu say seven fracture no per 2016 ako. Anna Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a court 2012. We know what happened there. Even when a presiding officer made a mistake for not signing, MPP for must say, "Mon gonna form ko chala to abeni ngu." Ana me say presiding officer bi atina baby abeni timu say me sign ba. Enti no Ghana for nyina mo bro nyina yakwa. So Nana Danko Akufo-Addo court 2012. Am I free? And Kalanche Kogo Chamati and Kasoni ni Gina. When to me in Gina. And I'm say, when to me in Gina say, I mean, a Woko say, Massa, and then someone I must see. Me pesa me chira mo say.
I'm contesting and I still.
Me say.
You can't
me ba. O contesting. Say.
And you can't.
Because before I'm over no. Ma buana na say, you say, na nani ye pe. And I'm say wako court. Until me say wako court 2012. And I say Obabe candidate. But I'm not a candidate. Na mamu ye na mo benefit ye no. But me yapese ye chira mo say. Look, we want the Supreme Court to decide. Wherever they want to decide it to, we have nothing to say. At the end of the day, omo and the show one sa as a mindset. So bibi say sia, young woman share na monfa and brana eternal and for your juma. My uncle bibi ha. Wakati I say, cia 99 lecture say. Yeah, for 42 days near from yes, and lawyer. Oh, your friends, I won't remember. And Bray, yes, I lecture. It is a minute shot table betia. A shot table betia, I say. 42 days near saying yes, I'm not. We did 3 months. We did 3 months, some kind of lawyer at here.
42 days, no,
42 days, there's some churches.
Schedule, no, you 42 days. any war between January and March.
Yes.
So applicate depending on
no, it doesn't depend anywhere. You should tell the truth. More kind
which is
they have upper bound. The upper bound, they say, the maximum should be 3 months. It shouldn't be say young come together for 3 months.
No, but that is what is in the law. It is in the CI which says
why must you choose one part of the law and choose to cover the other part if you are sincere? We should apply sincerity to whatever we do. There is nothing that ban us from moving beyond 42 days.
And now cancer.
It's in law, my members of the chance are gonna for. And when I mean, you shall chamber coty, you know. You bet me the assembly from January now, see March. And you know, and you know, crack. Try and foot one.
Enter middle of February.
That is enter middle of February, and I say, enter.
Okay.
Hey, you Martin and then why you. Nyamato and the Yamfano, Nyambrana, yeah, and then the year.
Yeah, if what then?
Let's say, now MP before, and then your friends said the cohort of MPP. I'm more tenacious, I'm more cassette, hey, and come on to your petition, whatever. I'm more Supreme Court judges. It's your chamber, but you, what person who threw your politician, coffee judge for what I say, not to train.
Okay.
May I catch you? I'm going to say, John Mahama. You shoot Jimensa. Listen more clear. And son all declare bano. And the question Jimensa catch the Ghana for say. See the detachment south in Akadoma, dear one. Oh, to me, you need. And I say, hey, no, your friends at Supreme Court for
and decide, okay,
but at the last point, lawyer, maybe the American say Ghana, you see a Dimbra near Yajuma. Mumma from Brandon Yajuma to the latter.
Okay, may I say. Your hands Atta, and I would say, what team is Ishak Chebrobe. Good evening to you, lawyer. I must admit that this particular NDC ratio. Okay, I won't read that part. We listen to the program to. Okay. I understand your sentiments, but I cannot read some of the. Okay. George, thank you. George, thank you. But from Biakoye, but unfortunately I cannot read those words. Forgive me. I can't read. I can't read that. From Sule Sinyani KTK Koto Krom, he says the tribute from His Excellency President Akufo-Addo to the late President J.J. Rawlings really touched majority of Ghanaians' hearts. That's good leadership. God is blessed no matter our differences. God bless our homeland Ghana and make us great, strong, and the battle is still the Lord's. Evans Enin Tutuka Obuasi says NDC lawyers have started playing blame game in court. This case has no substance. It's just a waste of time. NDC court case at Tonsum. My regards to hard-working DC Honorable Faustina Amisa Obuasi East. Good evening to you, lawyer. Trusting you are fine. By His grace, I'm fine. It is sad when we have people like Okay. Let the NDC man understand that Ghana is not only about the NDC and the MPP. Knowledge goes beyond just a degree and certificates. So, okay. Let me see what I can do. Papa J was first a Ghanaian before becoming a political leader. So if Ghanaians hail him after his death, it shouldn't be politicized. Okay, I feel ashamed as a Ghanaian and my ears hurt. Okay. Kwabena from Tadi, Kwabena, I appreciate your concerns. Sorry, I cannot read all the parts that you wrote. The key words are fewer than English. It's not a cheap program, by the way. Anything better from Akufo-Addo will never please any NDC man, especially their rep. Okay, with you there, Opoku Juma from Apatrapa Sense as Opoku Forcha and while Siprofon also seem key. That's true. We are sorry. Nana Kwame Elias Westlife Barbering Shop Asiwa, I am listening. Okay, Nana Kwame. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this one from Akoma Foster, Achema Irebi. He says that, aka Pink Sheet. Oh, that's a lovely name. I have been monitoring the court petition from day one. What I, Akoma Foster, have studied is that our former president's lawyers delaying and creating errors to be their own database. Let all continue, follow social protocols involved under the COVID-19. My condolences to our former President J.J. Rawlings' family. My regards to Honorable Kojo Opon Nkrumah, Alexander Kwasiakwa, Achemansa's constituency members from Akoma Foster, Achema Irebi, aka Pink Sheet. It's a lovely name, Pink Sheet. I am now convinced that JDM has no case, therefore, making Mr. Chachuchika Tonelator, losing their image. Oh, Mahama. Okay, greetings to my beloved wife, Madam Grace Ajoa Jepoma. Okay, the message is let's start with another on our side. Just 2 minutes. I can give you 1 minute, 1 minute. Just your hands 1 minute, and I'll go to 1 minute. 1 minute, yes.
1 minute. We said something about COVID-19. The only hope our Ghana hire there, you be a vaccine. Now, a team of researchers, we have about 4. 2 from KNUST and 2 from our university. Yet they put some research together to see the public's perception about the COVID-19 vaccine to be introduced. COVID-19 cry sikafo 1 year ba na wenyim this or real crown and on real as to the whether people are willing to even take the vaccine, whether they will be part of the first group of people to take, and other side effect issues, safety issues, and all those things. Lawyer, the Dominion about 1,500 respondents. Yes, the questionnaires from students, teachers, farmers, and all those group of people. By next week, Yami and Aduma will come out.
But as your hands 1 minute.
Lawyer, Papa J, you go from the currency. On your chin and Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings on your chin, right? Only Nimba and Nabusia. On your chin and this is for and so everywhere. You're John Dramani Mahama, Supreme Court. So the first one, Augusta review. COVID-19, yengina yemomodi
by Supreme Court Joma Manweda
yengina so the already say
I say already first no but I never say no as for Supreme Court there the na one na
yeah bobo sorry
again we a mistake me correct say Joma Manweda Supreme Court da
catch busam na me chiro
no we say send Joma Manweda first no
order no to draw the curtain on tonight
that's Supreme Court of Asari
yeah that must say money atra ebra e sha CBC Sabre what we say hardly semi-trans studio from the beginning of the program to the end. Who say mabo face max. Ya share program asisa ekopim say bewie me mani no and share dance so biasa and yes na mani no gnya kra kata. But my bo because I hu. And the Mr. Upie no akokromi nko adia but modern say obebo u face max. So unko ba bia so na unko ya de bi pa ehia okroma tena fie na yare no se say aye hu mema no mon kai say yes etimi affect e bema enti so person bo bema ho ban dia ene na bo face mask e ma de na minim e ma so se be affect mo mo yada masesa mo ne atramo mo hihye adwuma de bra mo nyina so yada mo nyina se sha chebrobe is a Tescom patron is a member of the MPP legal communication team in Ghana and Ashanti region. Yahan Sata is a member of the NDC communication team. He is also a very strong member of the the Central Regional Conference to be precise. Meeting the Oyenejan Makramo now to send the Yankupon Yaduma Rabesum Ewo Dumadis. Mr. Upia Pesawabo of face mask. Udru Babia, wash your hand, use your hand sanitizer, and God will protect us. Thank you.